Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Me still continuing to celebrate Bound for Glory month with another Bound for Glory review, this time 2018's. I really did like this Bound for Glory. It's one of the better ones in recent years. I do believe the product started going down a hill a little bit as of 2014, even though I didn't mind 2014's Bound for Glory. 15 and 16 I wasn't too keen on. 17 was okay, and then this one, this one was a good one. This one made a good comeback for Bound for Glory for me, because I always look forward to this pay-per-view every year. I have done since around 2010. So yeah, good stuff. And let's get into this then. So the front cover, we have really good artwork. There's like TV screens all around various buildings in New York City with all the participants in, well, some of the participants in the matches. We've got like Johnny Impact there, OG's there, Phoenix, Scarlett Bordeaux, Pentagon Jr., LAX. Can't really see who that is. That's OVE, I think, right at the back there. Austin Aries there, Eddie Edwards there, you just make him out, Brian Cage, Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, so it's really good how they've done the artwork for this. Very smart. So this was in New York City. Had a crowd capacity was 2,000. I don't know the buy rates. I did try researching it, but I couldn't find out any figures for that. But yeah, they managed to get 2,000 people in attendance into such a small building. It was a really small arena for a Bound for Glory, it was sad in a way, but I did like the layout inside. It was pretty cool for such a small building. Yeah, and then they had the screen, giant screen right on the entrance, right on the back of the entrance on this stage. And that was pretty cool. So during the match you could actually see the big Bound for Glory logo in the background. It kind of stood out. It's good stuff. There's the spine. We have Austin Aries and Johnny Impact. There's the disc. It's pretty cool. So this is various screenshots of Impact stars there on the back. We have Johnny Impact, Austin Aries, Tessa Blanchard, looks like she's body slamming Taya Valkyrie there. Brian Cage getting kicked in the face. Some LAX members there. And I'm trying to work out who that is on the bottom there. Could be more LAX members again. Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, so this is, let me read it and then I'll go over the matches. This is from the Melrose Ballroom in New York City. That's where it was, guys. Sorry, I was trying to think of the name of the place, the building. Yeah, Impact Wrestling presents its biggest show of the year, Bound for Glory. Johnny Impact looks to become the best as he faces Austin Aries for the Impact World Championship. We kicked things off with Matt Sydal and Ethan Page against Rich Swann and Willie Mack, and that match was really good. Lots of high flying moves going on, and they were trying to do some of them outside of the ring, but where the barrier for the audience, for the crowd, was so close to the ring itself, it was such a tight squeeze for them to perform lots of the maneuvers, without catching themselves on the guardrail. It's like I said, a really tight squeeze. If you go back and watch it, you'll see what I mean. That was just a bit of a nitpick from me. That it did bug me a little bit, but they still managed to work around it, which was pretty cool. Yeah, the match itself was good. The chemistry between Rich Swann and Willie Mack, very good. They're a good partnership, I think. Next up we had Eli Drake's Open Challenge few spoilers here so I can elaborate on that a bit more. Just making sure that was the right thing that's next. It seems really blurry on the camera. Sorry, guys. I am looking to get a new camera soon as well, guys, because this one's starting to piss me off, I'm being honest with you, in recent months. But yeah, I am looking to get a new one. Eli Drake's Open Challenge next, then, guys. We had James Ellsworth come out and accept Eli Drake's challenge. Absolutely pointless. He put in a little bit of offense, I guess, but got his ass handed to him by Eli Drake, and Eli Drake beat him. And then that wasn't the end of it, because another challenger came out. It was Abyss, and they had a bit of a brawl, and the table got brought into the situation. Eli Drake went to the top rope, looked like he was going to put Abyss through the table, but Abyss got up and grabbed Eli Drake into a chokeslam position and chokeslammed him through the table, and then that set up a feud with them to have a match, I do believe, at the following pay-per-view after this, which was Homecoming. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Good to see Eli Drake wrestling. He was really good back in his TNA, I don't know, in 2016, 2015 kind of time, with his dummy, and all that kind of stuff. The show he done, the talk show with the dummies, with the red button, fun stuff. I do miss that. We had Moose against Eddie Edwards next. This match only lasted about 2 minutes. I think Moose got himself disqualified, and then it turned into another match afterwards, which was Eddie Edwards and Tommy Dreamer against Moose and Killer Cross. And yeah, this one was a bit of a okay-ish brawl, I guess. I didn't mind it too much. It was good to see Tommy Dreamer dressed in like yellow polka dots. I guess he's paying homage to the late Dusty Rhodes, which is pretty smart. Yeah, like I said, this match was okay. Check it out, guys. I'm not going to try and spoil too many of these matches by giving results away. I will on a few of them so I can elaborate on them, but not all of them, because I would appreciate if you could watch some of these if you haven't watched them already, and then let me know what you think in the comments below. We had Impact Knockouts Championship match. Tessa Blanchard, the champion, against Taya Valkyrie. I really enjoyed this women's knockouts match, shall I say, because it's good to see a decent knockouts match for the first time at Bound for Glory, for many years. And this is a very enjoyable knockouts match indeed. I did enjoy this one. Tessa Blanchard, it's a shame she needs to get her personal life sorted out and get back to wrestling again. Be good to have her back in Impact to go after the world title again, the men's one, that is. Or she can come back and go after the knockouts, I don't mind, but it'd be good to just have her back. Or maybe AEW, if they've got room for her. They've just got too much going on over there at the moment, to be honest, haven't they, guys? But yeah, we could do with Tessa Blanchard back in Impact, I think. But yeah, very good match. Check that one out, guys. I do recommend that one. We had a OVE rules match next with Brian Cage, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix taking on OVE. I don't know if you class Sami Callihan as a member of OVE, so I'll just say OVE and Sami Callihan. That's what it says on there anyway, but I always thought he was a member as well. But yeah, it was that was a good match too. Few good spots in that match, I guess. One that stood out was when all three members of OVE gave Brian Cage a bit of a beat down with loads of really stiff looking kicks to the head. And I thought Brian Cage put up quite a fight, and he seemed to have done most of the work for his team. No disrespect towards Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix, but it just seemed like Cage was doing most of the work for that team. But yeah, that was a good match. We had a concrete jungle death match next. Very strange. They took up the ring apron to expose what I would describe as floorboards. When you pour your carpet up and you see loads of floorboards, that's what it looked like. The ring actually turned into like a giant empty room of a house kind of thing with the floor in. Yeah, and excuse me, guys. They used that as part of the match, part of the rules, I guess. Part of the concrete jungle death match. Sorry, I just remembered the name of the match. So many different matches here. But yeah, I enjoyed that one too. We had LAX and Conan against the OGs and King. See, the OGs were the original Latin American exchange, so that was Homicide and Hernandez. And then you've got Santana and Ortiz, as part of the LAX on here with Conan. And this match, honestly, is really good stuff. Lots going on. Lots of weapons being used, so what I can remember. Very good stuff. Check that one out as well, guys. Honestly, good. Very good stuff. Ali Goes to the Undead Realm was after that. It's like a cinematic horror kind of video, I guess. I really did enjoy that, and it was like near Halloween time as well. You know, Bound for Glory being in October and everything. Very, very good stuff. Lots of cheap gore effects and stuff in it, as you would expect with Sue Young and Rosemary being a part of it as well. Not to spoil it too much, check it out, guys. It's a very good good addition to the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Something different like that, like the cinematic style. I don't know if you would call that a match. I guess it kind of was, but they seem to start to use them a bit more in recent years now, the cinematic matches in all promotions, I've noticed. Yeah, very good stuff. I did enjoy that. Then we had the Impact World Championship in the main event. Austin Aries with Killer Cross and Moose in his corner, going in as champion against Johnny Impact with Taya Valkyrie in his corner, his wife. Now this was a okay match. I didn't mind it too much. There was a spot I wanted to talk about that happened outside on the edge of the ring apron where Austin Aries did what I would call a Death Valley driver, as I describe it as, on Johnny Impact, and it looked like he really injured himself badly. It looked really painful, Johnny Impact, the way he landed on his head, neck kind of thing. Even that, he really sold it well. Very good stuff, but very nasty looking. Yeah, that kind of stood out for me, that spot in that match. And then we had, I've got to give you a spoiler here now so I can tell you about the aftermath of the match. So, I don't know if this was a work or not, but Johnny Impact picked up the victory with his finishing move. I can't remember the name of it now, guys. I'm ever so sorry, but you know, if you're fans of Johnny Impact, you know his finishing move. It's hard to keep track of the names of the finishing moves because when they keep changing from different organizations, they rename it, and it just becomes a pain in the ass to try and remember all these names. Well, for me it is anyway. Yeah, but anyway, Johnny Impact became Impact World Champion after nailing Austin Aries with his finishing move. And then after the free count, Austin Aries just got up and no-sold the finisher, basically, after the free count, and just walked out of the ring, stuck his middle finger up to the fans, and then flipped the bird to Don Callis as well. And I don't know if this was a work or not. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I thought it was kind of a shitty, disrespectful way to end the biggest pay-per-view of Impact's calendar year, in my opinion. But yeah, it was a shame that because like I said, it was an okay match. And both of them you would expect to put on a 5-star match because they're both good wrestlers and everything. I've got nothing against Austin Aries, but I never have thought of him as a world heavyweight kind of championship material. See what I mean? He's more of a X Division, maybe cruiserweight kind of thing. He's never really clicked with me to be a main event star, but he does put on some good matches, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this pay-per-view in general, I did enjoy it. It was a good way to bounce back, like I said, after those few disaster Bound for Glories we had in 15 and 16, and some people even say 17 was quite a shit one, but I don't think it was. I didn't mind it too much. It was okay. But yeah, all in all then, guys, I'm going to give this one a score of 8.5 out of 10. The matches that stood out for me were the Ali Goes to the Undead Realm, the cinematic kind of match. The OVE rules match, the Concrete Jungle death match was cool as well, and it was good to see Eli Drake have an open challenge. One thing I did miss from this year was the, what was it called, the Gold Rush or something, where they'd have like a mini gauntlet and then someone would get a future world title shot. They had them every year at Bound for Glory for like about 3 or 4 years in a row. But yeah, that was kind of missed this year. If it's not called that, I do apologise, guys. But you know what I mean anyway. But yeah, I did miss that. But apart from that, yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below, guys. I will say this is unavailable at the moment to buy anywhere. I have seen one in auction on eBay. It's almost on £60 now, I think. Crazy stuff. I think the auction ends today or tomorrow, but yeah, if you wanted to check that one out, check it out by all means. If you want to go wasting that much money on it, go for it. But anyway, guys, please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And it's good doing these videos for you as always. You take good care of yourselves, guys. Peace.